an NLP technique that will help you if you're ever in an argument and to be able to step back and gain resources of how you can approach the situation in a different way. Hey everyone, Steve from Dr. Brom's Life Coaching, and I'm a men's relationship coach. And this technique right here is a technique that I use frequently. And typically the situation is where, us guys, we're very logical. We'll end up getting an argument with our wife, and it's always the same type of wording where it's basically, why is it that I'm the one that always has to change? Why do I always have to compromise and do things differently? Why doesn't she change? And the answer to the question is the way that we are wired. And that's not the point of this video, but that's usually the mindset that happens. We become so stuck in our thinking. We're just like, man, this is BS. This is double standards. And I find that type of thinking doesn't really work out too well. So this is an exercise that will help you guys maneuver through a situation like this if you're ever finding yourself in a situation like this. And basically what I have the person do is that they describe the situation, but from a viewpoint of as though you're watching a TV show. You're watching the two partners having this discussion, and you're watching it like as though you're like a fly or a camera on the side of the room, and you're just watching it, no emotions attached. You don't even know these two people. You're not even emotionally invested in what's going on. And you watch the situation play out. And what this does is a lot of times when we get into arguments and we get stuck in these negative patterns, is that we're so into our feelings that we become blinded. We don't become logical. We just are totally blinded in the situation. So by stepping out of ourselves, emotionally detaching from the situation, it allows us to see things in a stable, level-headed view. The next thing I do then is I have that person look at their partner's viewpoints. In other words, go into the eyes of your wife and she's looking at you yelling, and tell me how she may feel. And what this does is it allows a person to have empathy and compassion and be able to see things through the other person's point of view. And then I would tell them to then go into their own viewpoint, and now with this new piece of information, was there anything they picked up? And I would say 95% of the time, the guys realize that the best thing would have been to just be empathetic, compassionate, really listening to what their spouse was saying, and could have approached it in a different manner. And I like this exercise because it allows you to get resources and ideas of other ways you could have responded differently and see things in a different way. Because a lot of times when we get into an argument with someone, we're looking at things through our point of view, our lens, our experiences. But when we have the empathy of seeing things through the other person's perspective, we may have an understanding, and a lot of times may not even realize that you guys do want the same things. So I hope this video adds value. Love you guys. Bye.